Come on in, y'all. Come on in, y'all. Y'all know I've been sick, so my mouth is still kind of dry. Y'all come on in. Y'all read the caption. Y'all read the caption. Y'all read the caption. Come on in. Y'all come on in. I read the cap. Y'all read the caption. And come on in, y'all. I ain't trying to share nothing. If y'all coming in, say, hey. Y'all come on in. Come on in. Come on in. I needed to get up. I needed to get up. If anybody that's on here can share it in the group, if anybody that logged in, hey, Cheryl, what's up? How you doing, baby? I'm feeling better. Yes, I'm feeling better. If anybody that's coming in, because I don't want to mess the live up. It's really been acting crazy lately, and I really don't want to mess this one up, y'all. I don't, because I don't even want to share it in the group. So if anybody come in, anybody that come on that got access to the group and can share it, please share it to the Angry Black Woman is Alive group. Because I don't even want to try to share it. I ain't gonna even lie. I don't want to try to share it, but I need somebody to share it. I ain't gonna really start talking, y'all, because this right here is really this one. This I need to say this. This is something really in depth of Jamila and her abuse, and I'm gonna speak about it because God allowed me to speak about it. I'm speaking, so I need y'all to come on in. Hey, Trisilla. Hey, Trisilla. Y'all, thank y'all. Y'all, if anybody come on here that can share it to the group. If anybody on here that can come on here to share it to the group. I don't want to have to do it because if I do it, I might have to do it to get the people to come because I don't want to start talking. TJ, there you go. TJ, share it to the Angry Black Woman is Alive group, please. You are administrator, so you can do it. TJ, share it. Good evening. Y'all come on in. This is going to be some good. This good right here. This the tea right here, y'all. This the tea. Hey, y'all. Share it to the group. Let me know you shared it to the group, TJ, please, sis. Thank you. Let me know when you did it, sis, please. Let me know when you did it. Y'all. How y'all doing? Thank y'all for the prayers. I feel 1,000% better. To God be the glory. Thank y'all for the prayers. Those of y'all that's in the group, y'all seen how I was on the FaceTime live with David Cruz. To God be the glory. So, y'all come on in. TJ, let me know if you shared it. Let me know when you shared it. How y'all doing? We finna have a dialogue, y'all. Let me know when you shared it, sis, please. Y'all come on in. I need more people on here before I start talking. This finna get juicy and good. This the tea. This that tea, y'all. This that piping hot tea. I got that piping hot tea tonight, y'all. So I just want to jump on here. I thank God for allowing me to be able to be on the live with David Cruz, the David Cruz 2022 Faith Walk. I thank God for that first. I just want to say I'm coming on here, y'all. I really need, I don't know if TJ, you still here? TJ, let me know if you still on here and if you shared it, please. Because I really don't want to start talking because I don't want people to come back in and be saying what I'm talking about. If TJ can comment, because you the only one on here with a tool right now, I need to share it in the group. Or I'm going to have to share it. I don't see TJ saying nothing. It might mess up, y'all. I don't know. I'm praying that it don't mess up because I need to share it. I need to share it in the group. And I'm not getting no response from TJ right now. So I'm finna have to try to share it. I'm trying. It's buffering. Is it still buffering? All right. It won't let you share it, sis? Y'all come on in. This finna be good, y'all. I promise y'all. That's why I needed to be shared in the group. I really needed to be shared in the group. Y'all read what it said. Let's talk about Jamila and these fake harassment charges. Not against me. Not against me, of course. But this is what we finna talk about. All right, Marsha. Thank you. Yeah, this finna be good. This one right here finna make a lot of us mad because I had to pray before I came on here because I was mad. I ain't gonna even lie. I was mad. I done said all kind of things about the witch today. You know what I'm saying? I done said all kind of things. I done been crying from earlier when I talked to David Cruz. I done been crying about what I'm finna talk about because this is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. This is getting ridiculous. God is not the author of confusion. God is not the author of confusion. God is not allowing no pastor or supposed to be pastor to go around and hurt nobody. Those of y'all that been here for a minute on the YouTube, y'all done heard me speak about the person that I'm finna speak about on several different occasions. I spoke way back then that I was gonna be the mouthpiece of her, and I'm sticking to what I had to say. I'm sticking to what I said. Thank you, sis. Thank you. I'm sticking to what I'm saying. I'm on here tonight, y'all, and like I said, I done been crying because I was angry. Upon me being on the live this morning, y'all seen where I said that somebody let her know that I was on live. They must have jumped on or whatever, and she went live. After I came from eating the seafood today, I sat right here in this chair where I'm at, and I watched her live. Peace for a process or something. I listened to the live. Thank you. I listened to the live. Upon me listening to the live, I already knew exactly who she was talking about. Because when I tell y'all this is an assignment, this is an assignment. Those of y'all that know, months ago, when Jamila got in her car and she said deranged mental person she called me and she talking about she in the bed with my husband and this joker laying right next to me. Those of y'all that remember that story, and the person that I'm speaking for we call her Lily. A lot of y'all that didn't heard or been there, Lily. Y'all heard me talking about Lily and me being her voice. Y'all heard me talking about when Kenya contacted Lily on TikTok and started talking about she was praying with her and all of that. Y'all remember I told Lily that if she was going to deal with them, because she was jumping, Lily had jumped on the live and had to get X'd off the live because she jumped on the live and said, leave them people alone. Them people didn't do nothing to you because she had Kenya and them had got her. Well, Lily didn't reach back out to me. She reached back out to me the other day. She texted me through a Facebook page and said, you were right about Kenya now. I want this to go viral. This the one that God is finna show y'all just how evil and malicious and demonic that Jamila really is. We know Lily is a 22-year-old. Jamila said mentally challenged. She stays in a adult facility. Her grandfather is her guardian because of her grandma passing away. She reached out to me the other day and said I was writing all of this. She reached out to me again today after I got off the live this morning, and said that Jamila is filing charges on her. Jamila and Kenya then reached out to her grandfather, threatening him. Everything that Jamila said on the live today about going, telling somebody to go to the courthouse and take their name out for somebody that's mentally ill, take their name out from being over them. Everything that Jamila said on the live that I heard her say today, God allowed me to speak with Lily's grandfather, who is an ordained deacon. I was on the phone with him for 25 minutes today. Because once Lily started talking to me and said that these people had reached out to her grandfather, the Spirit led me to ask for her grandfather's number. Because I needed to let him know who he was actually talking to when these people was speaking to him. Jamila spoke about today on the live. Oh, I ain't worried about what nobody say on no Facebook. I ain't worried about what nobody say on no Facebook. Only but one person. Only person. And that's the mental person that said they glad my mama died. Stop it, Jamila. Stop it, Jamila. Jamila, you are evil. You reached out to that man, threatening that you was going to get your lawyer to contact them, threatening that you're going to file harassment on this 22-year-old person that you speaks about being mental. You already done lied and said the little girl said she was in the bed with your husband. Now, this ain't nothing what I know. No dream team or none of that ain't told me what I'm talking about now. I talked to the man. And the man said that what I said that Jamila, I told him what I heard Jamila say about going to the courthouse and getting your name. He said, you ain't lying, because that's exactly what she said to him. I'm on this live tonight to tell Jamila, you done barked up the wrong tree. Sure, you heard her say it today too. But look who God got exposing. See, people don't know what she was talking about, because she talked about, just like I told that little girl grandfather. It was bad enough if Jamila, what really happened is they started coming for the little girl. They started coming for the little girl. The little girl already said that when Jamila go there on November the 4th, that Kenya told her Jamila was going to have somebody come get her. And I told her, do not go with them people. Yesterday, they got the text in her phone telling her she'll never be like her grandmother. I'm going to tell the truth, Jamila. You sit up there and came for that little girl, and you threatening her grandfather. Talking about suing him. And pressing charges on her. Jamila not going to get up there. You got up there and you spoke about that today. The two things that I said. If you, Jamila, if you ain't playing with me like that, you lied and said, and that's what I told him. I told the man, I said, it's a bluff. I said, it's a bluff. I told the man, I told Lily's grandfather, the devil is dead. Jamila is wrong, y'all. Jamila is wrong. This right here, y'all, I'm telling you, since Jamila want to play, I'm ready to go there now. I'm finna take it to the extra mile. Because I know how to screen record. And I done already screen recorded everything you said on that live today. And it pertains to the young lady who God got me speaking for. Jamila is evil. She's a bully because she's a witch. It's no way, like I spoke to the grandfather, if you already, you sitting there telling her that she ain't going to be like her grandmother. She'll never amount to nothing. She won't never be like her grandmother. She won't never be no pastor. We going to clear this up right here, Jamila. The young girl said that's why your mother is dead. She didn't say she happy that your mama died. You switched the words up. Just like you do the Bible. Jamila, this is the one right here. Because how can you harass somebody? You speaks to people all over the world. Can't nobody harass you. God called you to the nation. Own up to what you lie and say that God. If God called you to the nation, how can you sit there and say that anybody harasses you? This getting deep. I just told y'all this morning how I thank God for the assignments. Jamila, God got me 50 steps ahead of you. You up there talking about these people incognito, and God told me to I need to talk to the grandfather. I'm right behind you. Letting the grandfather know exactly who you are and what you is. You a witch. You, Jamila, Kenya, y'all tag teamed. As you say, are mentally challenged. I'm talking for Lily. I told you this months ago. When you lied and you did. This is the second, third time that you done got on the live. This is about the third time you done got on the live talking about the so-called mentally challenged 22-year-old whom God allowed me to be in cahoots with. That I called Lily. I spoke months ago that I was going to be the voice for Lily. And I'm going to continue. I'm going to continue. Because what y'all did yesterday, and you sitting there trying to threaten him, that you're going to get your lawyer, you're going to a lawsuit, and you're going to get her arrested? You the one who harassing, Jamila. If God called you to the nation, you can't pick and choose who God called you to, because we all in the nation. Y'all prey on the weak. Y'all prey on the mental. Y'all prey on the less fortunate people. It's a whole scheme. It's a whole scam. And now you trying to threaten somebody. Because this little girl done told you that her grandmother was a pastor and her papa is a ordained deacon. You think them people got money. You threatening that man, Wade, in Baltimore, Maryland. And you get up there. If you talk to the grandfather, why you had to come to social media with it? You sat there and talked about. I know y'all don't want to do it, but sometimes you just, when they doing all of that, sometimes you just have to go up there and you got to take your name off of them and let them feel for themselves. As soon as I spoke that to that young lady grandfather, he said, you is not lying, because that's what she told me. Jamila, you wrong for that. It's no way in hell that you were supposed to even tell that man yesterday to go take his name off of being the overseer of that little girl. That's what I told him. If you saying anybody harassing you, you harassed me first. Exactly what I'm doing on social media, you did it to me first, and I still got proof of it. It ain't no statute of limitation on no time when a pastor defamed your name. You hold a title. You're a bishop. You're an overseer now. Let's rock. You want to play with them? Let's rock, Jamila. Let's rock. Let's rock. Let's rock. You want to take it. You don't even much know who you be messing with. Let's rock, Jamila. Let's rock, Jamila. Because it's not right. You're not going to get up there and say that you did reached out to that man and said you was going to sew her. Lee. She better not say my name. I spoke to y'all at first when Jamila came, lying, talking about the little girl said that she was in the bed with Fred and she was pregnant for Fred and all of that stuff. That little girl never said none of that stuff. All of you people that is inside that building, y'all is wicked. Do Bishop Listing Page know that? If you hear from God, did God tell you to threaten them people? Because that's what you talking about harassment, but you threatening. You talking about harassing, but you threatening with your lawyer. That's your tactic. You lied and said Craig Ramey or whatever his name is contacted me, but he ain't never. Stop lying. And I told the man, I said, she bluffing. But if you do hear from Greg Ramey, or whatever his name is, Cedric Ramey, or whatever his name is, your lawyer, the one you was on the phone with when you did the live, and he called you out on your shit being illegal. We finna get this party started right. You want to talk about you gonna file harassment and your lawyer will be contacting the grandfather about a lawsuit. Let's rock. Let's rock. Fred needs to keep his dog on the leash. need to keep his dog on the leash because she running around leaving fleas everywhere, bleeding on people, ticks. Come on in, Jamila. Yeah, the same grandfather that you and Kenya talked about, and you lied and said the little girl said she glad your mama died. That ain't what she said. Didn't you and Kenya sit there and say that she'll never amount to nothing? She won't be nothing like her grandmother? You don't know. I'm 10 toes on your neck. I'm on your neck, Jamila. This is an ordained. This what ordained look like. You Wade in Charlotte, North Carolina. I'm Wade in Texas City, Texas. But God got me everywhere on every corner because he ordained me to expose you. I don't even have to go nowhere to get the information. The evidence come to me now. Every time Fred get out of her eyesight, she go to acting fool. Fred need to keep his dog on the leash because his dog got rabies. She running around here poisoning people, getting in their ears. All that demonic stuff. You a whole pastor. You a whole bishop. You a whole overseer. But you threatening somebody about a lawyer. Even if she did say that about your mama, that's a 22-year-old. You 51 years young, remember? You ain't gonna tell the people that. You got up there and talked about it. I thank God for screen recording. I'm on your neck heavily, pulling your strings and jumping on your head. I'm Lily voice. I'm the grandfather voice. I'm Lily. I told him who you really is. Yeah. I told him who you really is. You ain't no pastor. Because if you was a pastor, you wouldn't even much been contacting him. You a witch. Trying to win. Gonna tell that man you threatening that man that you gonna sue him. And she going to jail. Ain't nobody harassing you. I'm on your neck heavy and I ain't harassing you. I'm telling you the truth. Telling the truth, that ain't no harassment. If it make you feel a certain type of way because it's the truth, that's on your problem. It's your end, not mine. I'm going to continue to tell the truth. All of y'all that's over there in Unity Church, y'all just as sick as Jamila. Y'all let Jamila prey on the weak, the mental, the less fortunate. People that she thinks she can run game on. Your game is lame. Your game is lame. You got the gift of gab, not the gift of God. Ain't no way you know real pastor. Ain't no way you know real pastor. Ain't no way you know real pastor. You taunting somebody Wade in Maryland. This ain't the first time you done did it. This ain't the first time you try to threaten people with your lawyer. Ain't nobody harass you. You was communicating with the lady. You was just finna send somebody to come get the lady when you're in Baltimore, Maryland on November the 4th. When you go, she just told me that. You was gonna have somebody come pick her up to come to the conference in Baltimore, November the 4th, and I told her don't go nowhere with you. And then a day later, now you threatening harassment. Y'all harassing her. Y'all playing on her top. But you can't play on mine. You can't play on mine. Can't play on my top. I'm playing on yours though. Yeah, I'm playing on yours. I'm Wade in Galveston County. I'm Wade in Galveston County. And God got me on I'm on every post. You sitting there threatening them? Let's rock. Is you a bishop or not? Is you a self-ordained bishop, Jamila? Is you a self-ordained overseer? Because you're a self-ordained pastor. You said that from the jump. I don't understand how we didn't see you get ordained to be a pastor, but you allowed us to see you to get ordained as a bishop so you could be an overseer. Money. You paid for all of that. Ain't none of that stuff of God. Your actions don't even line up with Christ. You one person on here trying to be, definitely. You one person on here, but then you want to get off and you want to do all of this here stuff. Lily not going no jail for no harassment charge because I'm Lily voice. I'm the grandfather voice too. I told the grandfather I was going to get on here and talk about it because God allowed me to listen to that 38-minute live today. And I heard when you said that the mentally challenged said she glad your mama died. I heard when you said you tried to throw it out there. I didn't know that you had told the grandfather that. But when the Spirit allowed me to speak to the grandfather after I asked for the number, I repeated something that you said to the man. So when you was on there talking about going to the courthouse and take your name off the thing, you already told him to do that. That's not of God. You can't lie and say that God told you to do that. But I thank God that he allowed me to get in touch with him. You can't miss me. Just like when I was affiliated, I was front and center. I'm still front and center, Jamila. God made me front and center. God chose me to expose you. I'm Lily and the grandfather voice. I told him, if a lawyer, Greg, Cedric, whatever his name is, contact him, please contact me. Please contact me. Let's take it to the next level, Jamila. You on here. You on here. Y'all on here. I'm Lily voice and the grandfather. You and Kenya prayed on the week because you feel like the little girl is mentally challenged. I'm on every block. Every one of you demons that's over there that agree with the stuff that she's doing, hell is y'all destination too. Hell is y'all destination too. Y'all know Jamila ain't no big mo, no pastor. Ain't no pastor over there whooping on the people inside the supposed to be church. Ain't no physical. It ain't supposed to be no physical laying of no hands. Talk about no fighting and nobody getting slapped down and their windows getting bust out and all of that. That's a cult. Jim Jones. Baby Jim Jones. You ain't Juggernaut no more. You ain't Bunny and the Reborn, Bunny and Clyde. You little Jim Jones. Jim Jones Jr. Yeah. You think they put up there Jamila Gooden Jr.? Jim Jones Jr. Jamila leads a cult. And you do all of this evil, wicked stuff thinking that you can hide it from the people. My platform don't have to be as big as yours. The word will get out. The word will get out. You prayed on them people, Jamila. You wrong. You know you wrong. You over there mad fiercely because I know. You think just because it ain't enough people or I don't have as many people on the line, it don't take word of mouth. Word of mouth. I don't have to have no thousands of people on here because once I get off, it's still up there. I'm not taking nothing down. But since you want to talk about a lawsuit and all of that, defamation of character. Your lawyer will be hearing from my lawyer. Since your lawyer's supposed to contact me, that's the first thing I'm going to tell my lawyer. That your lawyer's supposed to give me a cease and desist that I ain't never received. I need it to be presented. It's not right. It's not right. So, y'all remember Lily. Like I said, when Lily said that her and Kenya was doing Bible study, I did it on here. I told y'all on here. Lily jumped on here, jumping in the comments, and that Drusilla was still there. I told Drusilla to block her and all of that. That's exactly what it is. And she's preying on that family because she's trying to scare them like she can sue them. And that's not right. That's not right. Don't do that, Jamila. God ain't told you to do none of the stuff that you do. But don't do that. Because that hurt my heart. I was on the phone crying. I talked to the grandfather for about 25 minutes. I left a message. I called back because I was determined to talk to him. And I thank God that God allowed me. I ain't watching every one of Jamila lives all the way through in months. But today, after I know she don't go live on Mondays, she went live because I was live this morning. The Spirit led me to after I went out to eat. I said, right here. Show y'all what I'm talking about. I said, right here. She said it on this live. This phone acts crazy, so it ain't gonna let me, I probably have to record it and put it in the group. So all she do is put on. What problems are you experiencing on Facebook?
Good morning. It's Monday. It's about 9 o'clock. And I'm normally not on here. You guys know that. I am a 7:30 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Your time.
Yeah, you only got on because I was on.
On YouTube. I'm just going to talk to you right now. Who set your notifications to this page? I am Pastor Jamila Gooden.
I'm going to sit this right here so y'all can let her. I don't want to show it so they can cut it off. I'm going to leave the voice on there. So this is the live. Once I hear her say the little couple of little things, I ain't gonna be able to hear that last part because it's gonna be right at the end. But I want y'all to hear when she say about what somebody said about her mama.
Bolin is going up the timeline. Bernice wants to join my live. Not now, Bernice, not now. I am she, Dallas mom, Kinsey, is going up the timeline. Dewana Jackson is going up the timeline. Last name Johnson. Excuse me. What's your name? God bless you. How are you? Kim Keisha. She's got two.
I'm trying to see if she's gonna hurry up and get on there.
God bless you all. Carolyn People Miller. Good to see you. God bless you. Cursa. It's good to see you and your husband over the weekend.
It's just funny how
it's going up the timeline.
God allowed me to watch this.
Kelsey is going up the timeline. Chelsea.
And right up on after that, I started conversing with Lily, and the Spirit said, ask her for her grandfather number.
It's good to see you, Minister Stefanetta, who spearheads the Solace Ministry. We get ready to come together.
And God allowed me to talk to him for 25 minutes. I told him I was going to do this live. I just told him I was going to keep their names discreet.
My girl, Dawn, good to see you. Bisha Crawford, I understand you don't like to drive at night, but it's okay. I love you. I thank you so
Jamila is going under the hill, y'all.
Going up the timeline. And if you like it, better put a ring on it. Laura Renee just went up the timeline. Congratulations to you. Pastor Q is going up the timeline. Iris is going
I just want y'all to hear this part.
Woman Shane Kilton is going up the timeline. TNT, do you love me? Of course you do. I love you too. Going up the timeline. To each and every one of you who have sent your notifications. Someone said it was good to see you on Friday. Lady Tisdale, it is such an honor. Lady T, it's good to just.
Y'all, I know y'all just bear with me.
Crystal Lancaster is going up the timeline. I love you. Thank you, Miosha Red Smith. To everyone right now who's celebrating birthday.
Y'all already know she got to do all of these antics.
Everyone. Thank you. Yashika.
And this won't let me. It won't let me fast forward.
I can't believe her. Crystal is tagging.
I just want her to say about what the person said.
Come on, girl. Come on. She's also tagging Barbara Bardley. She's tagging so many people. You're beautiful too. Kiara's going up the timeline. So I want to talk to you really quickly about something. And if you can, use your emoji so that we all can be on one accord. I want you to put up a peace sign. Put it up there. I need you all to put up a peace sign. Can you do that? I'm doing this for a reason. I need everyone, if you can, find the peace peace sign. Someone said Friday was fire. It wasn't even. I'm on my way to Orlando.
All of these accolades that she loved. This is what she loved.
Orlando, Florida. I want you guys to put up a peace sign. I need everyone to put up.
This is the people putting themselves in a demonic soul tie with Jamila, following her.
Find a peace sign. I need you to put it in the comment section. To my husband, Apostle Fred D. Good III, who is on his way traveling. He'll be right back. He's going to go and come right back, right to my arms. We got an important day. And so, Tanya, I'm wonderful. Thank you for asking. Someone said, y'all better register for Sheep Favor, www.sheepfavor.org. I'm telling you, Sheep Favor is going to be off the chain. And if you missed it last year, it's going to be in the Queen City in 2023. So if you can put up a peace sign, do that. Miosha Red Smith, she put up a peace sign. Laura Renee put up a peace sign. Please do it. I want you to do this for a reason. I need everyone to put up a peace sign. Mo, what's up? I love you, Mo, Paradise Bay. Everyone put up a peace sign. It is a reason. I don't care if you do it like that or do it where you see Pastor Q did it one way and Capel did it another. I don't care how you put up a peace sign, put it up. This is what we're going to speak about. I'm going to speak to you very briefly, but I'm going to bring my interpretation of what peace is to give you a better understanding of what you don't have. I'm going to give you my interpretation.
Let me go get my comment.
What it is, and compare it to what you have or what you may not have. Everyone has different measures of peace. My level of peace may not be your level of peace. But one thing we all can agree, we all need it. We all need it. Everyone needs to live in peace. I don't care if your peace looks like mine or my peace does not look like yours. Everyone should be able to live in peace. Even the Word of God says he'll keep you in perfect peace if your mind stays on him. But it also said his desire is that you live life well and prosper, but be in good health and have peace. I'm going to share something with you about my peace. Recently, I am not afraid to be transparent. If anyone tells you anything about me and it did not come from my mouth, I guarantee you it's a lie. Because there is only a
She's saying all of that because of me.
All can speak that no one knows not of. So here is my testimony. I recently got peace. Yeah. I recently got peace. Someone is saying, I thought you always had peace. I believe that I had. But when God shows you the epitome of peace, you'll understand the power of the process to maintain it. Now watch this. Recently, my peace was disrupted. I'm going to be very honest.
This assignment got her peace disrupted.
I had to take melatonin to go to sleep.
You still wasn't going to sleep.
Now, this little thing up here called a noggin, it's this thing, the noggin here. The brain never shuts off, especially if you're visionary.
Girl, you ain't no visionary.
Especially if you plan to do something to get out of a situation, your brain is always working. If you're going to be in a situation, in a relationship, or if you have a home, if you have a family, how about if you just breathing? Go like this. That tells me that you're in a position to maintain peace, have peace, or have your peace disrupted. And so here we are. Someone says, I apologize. I can't even find my peace. Now, Miss Foreman, Chanel, just said, I can't find my peace. And so she just openly stated, I can't find my peace because I don't even know what it looked like. Scotty Earl said, peace is needed. And so here we go. I'm going to help you.
You ain't got no peace. Jamila, everything that you talking about, your house is up. You was just screaming and mad in that Dylan house, so it can't be no peace in your house.
When you have a brink of security,
you ain't got no brink or nothing.
Something happened to get under the radar to break your security system.
This assignment exposing you with the truth.
Melatonin, because there was a break in my security system that I had to maintain my peace. We're going somewhere. And so now that I've said to myself, as I begin to speak to my husband and the assistants that I have, in fact, there are a bunch of people that I have associated with my team.
What you got to say all of this for? You boast and brag about everything. You pay them. You rob the nation. You should have a whole bunch of people.
I don't take melatonin anymore. It kind of blew my mind because I could not and I did not take I
This
was
a story, y'all, they telling.
I said to my husband, I said, baby, I don't have to take melatonin anymore.
You shouldn't have to tell them that if you watch you.
Hey, my daughter, my son, I don't have to take melatonin anymore. And so now there are people right now saying, well, what did you do? I had to identify why I had to resort to taking something to help me sleep in the first place. Now, even God is taking a rest, but it don't mean that you're listening, right? It's not that you're being hard-headed.
There she go, justifying, because she don't want no rest. The Bible says rest.
And so what I did is I said, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take some melatonin because my therapist said, perhaps you should do that so that you can sleep a little bit better. I said, nah, baby, I ain't about that life. I don't do medication like that. And I'm not telling you not to take it. Please take your medication. I'm saying for me, I've lived in a way that is peaceful
Lying.
until I believe that I've mastered the security.
Jamila, stop lying. This girl, you is a storyteller. Y'all better get these are storytelling. She practiced this for 4 years. Jamila is not at no peace. Ain't no peace in your house when you talking about your son coming in there and you have to jump and cross no bed and all of that. That's not no peace. You just told that lie. You jumped over the footboard because Hunter come in there shaking and all that. Ain't no peace in your house.
I've even mastered what to pay attention to and what not to pay attention to. So the question is, how did I get a break in my security system that I believe that I mastered? Here we go.
Deceit, deception, deceitful.
First, you have to identify the level of peace that is acceptable to you. You can hear a roach, an ant, a
Line.
whatever bug that you associate yourself with. But I'm going to say an ant. In my house now, you can hear an ant piss on cotton.
That don't even make sense.
Yeah, you can hear it. You can literally hear an ant piss on cotton. If the deer is walking around in the yard, you can hear his feet as he walks across the land.
These is animated stories, y'all.
Bishop Liston Page was in our house. And he said outside, he said, hey, yo, Jay, because you know that's what he talking. Hey, yo, Jay. Hey, yo, you like this?
This is how you know it's animated.
Oh, yo, Jay.
You doing people voices and all of that.
Because he's a northerner just like me. He's from up north, and he has customized himself for the honking of the noise of the traffic because he lives up north. So his measure of peace may not be acceptable for my measures of peace. First, identify that's the hawk that you hear. First, identify
Jamila,
what measure of peace.
That's the hawk that you hear. Then she say a raccoon finna run by. This woman right here puts on.
Identify. Remember, whenever you follow me, I'm going to give you an assignment because we have to learn every day.
You ain't teaching nobody nothing, first of all.
First is acceptable.
If they learning from you, they show in bad luck because you can't spell, read, or write. You can't even comprehend.
The cops come to your house, door slam.
Yes, she phony.
Each other out, any type of toxicity. Sometimes you have customized yourself to toxic until your peace is disrupted, but you become used to it. First, you got to identify what is necessary for you to live in to have peace. You might find
Don't nothing pertain to everybody. She gonna talk about them, but nothing don't pertain. They good in the good in the house. Ain't they at peace? And
always being in a toxic relationship where there is no love. I don't know. You have to first identify. Please do your assignments. Write down what do you need for peace in your house. Some people will say, I need finances for peace.
why it always gotta be finances first? Because that's what you need.
I was speaking to a beautiful young lady.
Lie. This a lie.
Beautiful the other day.
I was speaking to a beautiful, I mean beautiful, and pretty well off. Oh, she rich.
Financially. Let me tell you the truth. She's rich.
This woman right here, it's these stories for me.
All of the finances that she had, she didn't have peace.
I'm going to let this video play because I need y'all to hear what I'm talking about. I'm the voice for Lily and the grandfather. This live right here, I ain't got to show it to where they can see it, but her voice can be recorded.
So we saw last week the CEO of Bed
They up here. I see 49.
He had. He didn't have peace. They always said more money, more problems. And hello,
They hear
a chipmunk just ran back.
a chipmunk. You see how she doing all that line? You hear the hawk, the chipmunk. Jamila.
Because of finances. So you say that if I could just get my finances under control, I can have peace. No, no. Get peace first. And the finances will come. You know why? Because your mind is clear enough to see how to get out of the hard stuff.
Your mind ain't clear enough to see nothing but the rob the people.
The measure of peace that you need.
Oh yeah, they on
I
here.
want you to unput the word break.
Let us go and go. Add 2 more people, Jamila. Get Fred on there. Get Dylan on there. Get Hunter. Get Adele on there too. Y'all come on in. Get it to 50.
Once you can see what that break was and identify what caused your peace to be disrupted, you can work on it. For a period of time, my peace was disrupted. But I had to identify.
Your peace been disrupted.
How did it happen that I allowed a security breach in something that I believe that I mastered to come inside and disrupt all?
It's gonna go up when I get to this point where she talking about Lily.
On social media and lie, because you're a liar. And saying that this happened, I believe this is what happened. I believe
This referring to me.
because let me give you my testimony. The Lord gave me such a peaceful husband.
Liar. Lord, the Lord ain't gave you Fred.
In a relationship and have peace.
God did not give you Fred.
Both of us needed. And so
You just was ranting and mad at him. Remember, you ain't want to be around him.
you could be. This is the truth because we're showing you. You could have.
Y'all, just because that's what you think, just because y'all show like y'all all in love, we know y'all ain't in no love.
Like our peace. You can have a personality for peace. And God gave me a husband that has a personality.
God ain't gave you Fred. Stop saying that. You lying.
Here's the third thing. Are you the break in your security?
That's right. Detach from Jamila and everybody will have peace.
By causing hell in someone else's life? Are you disrupting? Sometimes you are the only individual that's causing hell. That's why you ain't got peace.
You
You could be your own.
talk to yourself. Talk to yourself.
Especially if you deal with people and they have mental disorders. Sometimes it's very difficult to have peace because they don't understand what it is.
You don't understand what it is.
It's a liar. He comes to kill, steal.
You is the devil that comes to steal, kill, and destroy.
A peacemaker. It called him somewhat a hellraiser. We serve the Prince of Peace. So how do you serve the Prince of Peace and don't identify the power he possesses to make sure you have peace? Are you causing your own hell?
Yes, you are.
Associating yourself with people who don't want you to have peace.
Here she goes. She trying to throw slugs.
Associating yourself with people who are so toxic until when you get around them, you get a headache.
Everybody that listen to you get a headache. I bind, block, and rebuke it. I'm listening.
And have you become have you become associated and connected to toxic until your peace is not important anymore? You could have someone that you consistently entertain who is toxic, unhappy, miserable. That's why they tell you that misery always wants company.
Baby, she sure want to try to talk about me.
When they see misery associated with someone else that looks just like them. And so if you associate yourself with someone who does not want peace, you can't complain when you don't have it. Because you've created a monster. You've created a monster.
You have created a monster within yourself, and it's a demonic demon.
Where strife is.
And strife is in you.
Work is present.
That's what strife is in
So
you.
when you are associated with someone who is strifeful,
Jamila, you strifeful for even much trying to threaten them
you can't
people.
say anything when you're broken. You can't say anything when someone is jealous. You can't say anything when things are not going right. Because you look like what you associate yourself with because you've entertained.
She's definitely the toxic
So
one.
when I begin to associate myself or entertain,
Oh, she ain't done.
with anything toxic,
That's right, beautiful one.
the Lord said, That's how you got to bring in your security. Now let's learn the lesson. The brink in my security came from helping people who did not want to be helped.
Here she go with these stories, y'all.
The brink in my security came about when I began to take my peace and pour it into someone else that did not welcome my help. I'm going to say this. You have to make a list of things that you've associated yourself with, that I'm going to fix that. Now, I'm going to say this. Do you know, even in dating, if you associate yourself with a person that you have to consistently save, what you're doing is you're taking your peace and you're putting it in the hands of someone that may not want it. Listen, have you ever thought about your brink has been breached because you're trying to help people who don't want your help? They don't need your help.
Jamila, stop it.
They'll use you. In fact,
Jamila,
this is so good.
you use everybody.
They will take all the lessons that you're trying to teach them.
The devil is a lie. You ain't tried to teach me nothing.
What I say. My security breach came.
The devil is a lie. You couldn't have taught me nothing if you wanted to. You dumb. I ain't dumb.
Don't want to help themselves.
You the dumb duck.
Now, watch this. Someone said you walk in heavy, Pastor MJ. Listen to me.
You ain't walking no heavy. Yeah, you walking heavily demonically.
So now I'm going to give it back to you. But Russ, what you got to do is you have to understand that there is a process that is associated with maintaining your peace. I'm going to say that. There is a process that is associated with maintaining your peace. That means everything around you has to line up. Watch this. And get an understanding. This is what I need because I'm the head of the house, my husband said. This is what I need because I am the queen of the castle. This is what I need because
Girl, stop it.
Children. If we all can't agree to disagree, then peace is going to be disrupted because we're all not on the same page.
Y'all house is up at an uproar, Jamila. You lying. You just got through talking about. You just showed when you and Fred was into it. You just showed when you had to jump and talk about. You liar.
Donna Mitchell, that's you. The process of peace is after you make your list, put everybody that's in your circle and in your home that doesn't want peace and do something about it. I said this to someone last night. I said this to someone who has an issue, and the words was, I don't know what to do because there was a mental issue there, and I don't know what to do. And
lying.
he began to say to me that, unfortunately, this young lady does not have parents, and he began to share some things with me. So I said, well, if you are her custodial parent, or if you're the parent, or
She talking. Here you go right here.
Custody. Sometimes to maintain peace in your house, you got to go down to the courts.
This what she told the grandfather.
This is the process. It's gonna hurt. I know it is. Oh, it's gonna hurt because I even speak to my beautiful, beautiful, beautiful black, white, Indian, all of my friends who have these issues. We have these hard talks. In fact, have a hard talk why you don't have peace. And someone said, this is for me right now. Carolyn Mitchell, how you doing? Have a hard talk. The hard talk is this. This is gonna hurt me. But what I've got to do, I've got to go down to the courts and I got to take away their rights because I realize they don't have the mental capacity to make conscious decision because of their temper, their attitude, their toxic behavior. They're breaking windows, slamming doors, kicking in the door, terrorizing the children, terrorizing the family.
Definitely want a pity
party. I'm
party.
just going to say those who are terrorizing the family. I don't care who they are. If they're in your home, you can give them a 60-day notice, or you can go down to the courts and make them.
She's talking about the grandfather. This is what she told the grandfather last night.
Of a certain age, Brenda and White says confirmation.
She's talking about the 22-year-old Lily.
And they're causing a disruption. You need to do it. Sometimes what you have to do is say, as much as I speak to everybody around the world, it is a conscious. Someone said, you are in my whole house. Tracy Wong, I'm just doing what God told me. You got to make a conscious decision.
Hey, Anna.
That if I don't get peace,
My Russian.
consequences, you just might
My Romanian sister.
These are the consequences. You can go to work, and unfortunately, people who don't have peace of mind take it out on people who have it. The people who don't have peace, and there's someone looking at you right now mad because you got it. I don't care who it is. Your mental state is important. You deserve peace. You have migraines after migraines after migraines.
That's why you had an
You
aneurysm.
pills for your migraines like Tic Tacs.
Like you popped them
You
planks.
don't have peace.
You don't got no peace.
In years. I'm going to say this. If you're in a relationship of any sort, I don't care who it is, and you guys can't be on one accord, the Bible says a house divided against itself cannot stand.
You and Fred house. Y'all house can't stand. Jamila, you forgot you just did all of that stuff?
It's because you got a bunch of
But you ain't want to be married and all of that? Come on.
On a perpetual basis. If you are with anyone, and unfortunately, you ruled out there's a mental issue here, and they're just cantankerous, they're just evil.
You evil.
You got to do something about it.
You are the evil.
It's so important.
You are the evil one.
The price. Why am I saying this? Peace has a cost associated with it.
Peace don't got no cost associated with it. The devil is a lie. Anything you think everything got a cost associated with. The devil is a liar. Pieces do not got no cost attached to it.
Your children. I'll meet you halfway with your rent. Just get up out my house. You might have to do this.
Well, why Hunter still at your house?
Kim Larkin said.
And he going through all of that. The devil always got his hands on him.
Sometimes you gotta say, I love you. I love you. But I don't like what's happening in my house. I love you. I love you. But I realized that if I continue this relationship,
she hurry up. Oh, I ain't not dealing. You got to tell you not dealing. You hurry up and clean that up. Ain't nothing towards her kids, but everybody else's kids.
A little bit of happiness that I had, I find it leaving when you come around. You got to do something about it. It is an amazing feeling to be married to a peaceful man. Oh.
Jamila, you done been married 5 times.
He's amazing. And I'm not saying that we don't have a disagreement. Watch this. There is something that we live by in our house.
You a lie. You just showed that what you finna say is a lie. Because you was way over there at Dylan house renting. Throwing the man under the bus.
You could agree to disagree. We're just going to have to disagree right now. You going over there, I go over there, and we meet in the middle.
Quit lying.
Conflict resolution is just we have to agree.
Y'all ain't got no conflict resolution. Stop lying. Because if you was, you wouldn't have been sitting there talking about no procrastinator. You wouldn't be throwing the man under the bus.
My husband tells me all the time, though, you can't do that. And I'm good with that because I realize he's not coming from a cantankerous place. He's coming from a place of peace.
Girl, that man, you a damn lie. You a damn lie.
From Africa, Peter, God bless you. How are you? I will be in Ghana, I believe in March next year. But I ain't got an orphanage over there, and I ain't got WhatsApp, so don't play that.
Why did you got to do all of that? Talking to the man from Ghana to my but I ain't got no orphanage and I ain't got. Why you got to do all of that?
They grow. They're 19, but they don't move like you. But they're moving. I'm gonna need you to calm down and let them pack a box.
There she go with that pack a box stuff. Now you're putting your kids out.
Let them do it.
At first it was put your man out in 2017. Now 2022 is pack a box for your kids.
I deal with the reality of the world when you walk around with smoking glasses and smoking mirrors.
You walking around with smoking. You the one who blind.
You can maintain your peace. Do it. Some of you, if you got friends and they always got drama, and there's always something going on, and they always crying wolf, and you giving them all kind of things to help them, and they still got a problem, watch this. Stop being a toxic waste dump. That means I'm not going to allow you to dump on me every time there's a problem, and I know God, I know you, God doggone well, you ain't going to do nothing about it. Sometimes what people got to do is they jump on you just to go, shh.
That's right, Anna.
A little bit of peace.
She be telling you don't take care of your parents, right?
Sometimes you got to stop that. You got to say, I can't let you dump on me anymore because I realize.
Jamila, you dump on people every day by deceiving them.
Stop allowing people to disrupt your peace.
You disrupt the peace in the world.
You identify your security break. You'll put a system and associate your life. I live by this rule. So here's the rule. I am living by peace. And I shall no longer allow people to disrupt it. Oh, it felt good. I slept all day last week. I laid in the bed and I couldn't.
I slept all day last week. That sounds like a lie. You supposed to say I slept all day yesterday or something. I slept all day last week. Quit lying.
It's gonna be days you're gonna see me on here, days you ain't. I'm gonna rest. When I'm finished with this, I'm gonna walk and I'm gonna put on my Birkenstock. I got them on right now. Bam. I'm gonna put on my Birkenstock.
My Jesus slipper.
And I'm gonna go for a walk. And I'm gonna read my word. And I'm
gonna
take a deep breath. And I'm gonna look at the goodness of the Lord all around me. While there is peace. There is always peace in my home now. Because I identify.
Definitely annoying.
And I said, this ain't gonna happen again. Well, I said that. I said, this will never happen again. Sometime your heart will cause your security break to be breached. Because I love people and I love them.
Lying.
And I want to do this. And I want them to be better. And I want them to be your peace.
It's you not nobody to be wanting all that for nobody. You not going.
You need peace. If someone doesn't want peace, you can't do nothing about it.
Jamila, you not in control of nobody's peace, baby. Your peace is the one that's interrupted.
Shereen, I'm praying for your mother. But if you allow somebody to disrupt your peace, I thought she was saying her mama disrupted her peace. Now we're gonna get on that.
Look at a messy.
Allowing people to disrupt your peace, you're never gonna have it. Peace is so important. Until if you never have peace and you get it, it can be frightening. It can be scary. Peace is always scary when someone doesn't understand the magnitude of its power.
Lady, stop lying.
Some of you right now, you're afraid because you're saying you're lonely. Nah, boo-boo, you got peace. Don't want a relationship so bad until you allow somebody to come in and disrupt your peace.
Don't want no relationship so bad to where you use people money and go buy a husband.
When you find someone that says, my peace is important, just it's yours, you will work hard.
That's right, peace scary to her.
The process of maintaining your peace. You don't take control, you're going to lose control. Don't you dare let people tell you that control is a bad thing when it's yours.
Control is trying to control people is a bad thing because you're a narcissist. Don't let people tell you control is a bad thing. Control is a bad thing when you're trying to control the world.
Because if you let people take control over something that belongs to you, they'll ruin it, they'll mess it up, they'll tear it up, they'll disrupt your peace, and then because you won't let them do it, they'll cause hell in your life because they have not understood.
She talking about me. I'm causing hell in her life.
That surpasses all understanding means my peace in this season is important. And only
manipulation is witchcraft.
Will never understand the process of peace or ever want you to have it. I am saying to you, please do your homework assignment that I've given you. Do not entertain but I don't care if it is your mother. I don't care if it is your father. I don't care if it's your daughter or your son. Your peace is important. Learn to deal with them and handle them accordingly. It means I know that my daughter not dealing.
I know that my daughter not dealing. Why you have to say not dealing?
My son, you got in my inbox. Whoever it is y'all got in my inbox right now has caused my life to be a living hell. Let me ask you the question. Why did you allow that to happen? Because they're my kids. Because they're my cat. Someone said something so profound. We spend time with the family we put together than ones that have the same bloodline. And that's how you get your peace. You associate your peace with people who understand.
Definitely.
If my bloodline might cause a disruption, I'm going to handle them accordingly. I got some cousins, some relatives I never call. It's essential. Because I realize the minute I pick up the phone, they're going to say, oh, you think you all of that?
Girl, don't nobody thank you all of that.
And they're going to load up a round of toxicity and shoot it at me because I've given them the opportunity.
That's right. She going crazy trying to be too much.
I ain't doing that. Not at all. I see you at the next family function if I'm on the schedule to show up that day. And it's okay. I'm fine. My household is what matters.
Definitely what she's doing. Division and discord. That's why I let this play.
My children. Why? Because we're all on the same page. Our peace is important. I accept you just because y'all share the same blood. Don't mean that you have to allow them to shed your blood. Handle them accordingly. Handle them accordingly. Peace is so important, and I think people. Remember, I was counseling this young lady, and she said, "I gotta help my mother. I gotta help my sister. I gotta do this. I gotta do this." And everything that she spoke about associating herself with, I gotta do this. I gotta do this. I gotta do it. I got. And then she cried, "But my mother's so toxic." But I said, "How come you are the only sibling?" No, but I'm the one that's responsible. And I'm
Lie.
saying this, and please, I want you to just let someone hear this. Sometimes I think that you overcompensate what your siblings don't do so that you can receive the compliments that they will never get because you don't want to be seen that way. They ain't losing no sleep. They're not losing no sleep. You are. And they're throwing it on you because they know that you'll do it. A spiritual mother, Coletta Vaughn, said something. She said, even if it doesn't look like the way you do things, let them do it. I finally am there. I'm finally there. When the people on my staff do things, they're like, "No, Rev, I'm not going to let you see that. You'll see it when it's done." Okay. And so I am saying to you, take a mental health today. How's your peace? I don't have to take melatonin no more. I'm like, oh my gosh. Peace is so imperative. I'm getting ready to leave here and take a walk. I have not taken a walk in a while. I haven't. So I had to ask myself, what in the world? Kay Rockington, you have to set your notifications. She said, I don't get my notifications anymore. Whenever Facebook does something, you have to check your notifications. I'm still here at 7:30, baby. I'm going to take a walk, and I said, my heart calls the security break. That means that I just want to help. I just want to love. I want them to be better. I want them this moment of here.
Lying. Manipulation. That's witchcraft.
I just need.
Just lying.
I'm not doing that no more. Because you will lose your mind. And you'll lose everything. Trying to help save people that don't want to be saved.
The devil is dead.
You've done your part. Wipe your hands of it and move on. And this is where I finally got to. I've done my part. I now wipe my hands. The Bible said, if you go into the city.
That's her favorite one. The Bible says you go in the city and they they don't receive you, dust your feet off and move on. The girl, I'm gonna look that scripture up too.
In a position where you should have moved on a long time ago. And with that, I'm going for a walk. Peace is a process. In order to maintain it, you got to get a process and stick with it. Stop loaning folks money. Pay it back.
Stop loaning folks money, but you begging people for money every day. How they make that make sense?
I'm going to quote Drake, the rapper. Drake said something.
Secular. I just talked about it last night.
That I need back. I don't give away nothing that I need back. Sow it and let it go. You get your peace.
This the manipulation. Sow it and let it go.
God will make them pay that back tenfold. If they don't pay the natural way, they'll pay it back in the divine way. Either way, I'm going to need you to rest. Rest. Oh, just rest in it. Because 9 times out of 10, they're suffering for the lie, and you gave it from a good heart.
Lying.
It's time for people with good hearts to win, because you are. Sometimes you're fighting people that are fighting you. I ain't doing that. I let God handle them. Someone showed me something yesterday and it kind of broke my heart. But they showed me something where someone who really did not handle us correctly was in a position that they never thought. God is a vindicator. I need you to sleep. Everyone that has done you wrong, God said to tell you, vengeance is mine, I shall repay.
Vengeance is, he shall repay. Gonna repay you.
Go to sleep. Buy the cookie, eat the shoe, have a trip, do whatever you gotta do, but get your peace back. And don't sleep ever. Ever. Let nobody take your peace again. Or you better not ever let somebody get through your security break that you lost. I realize that heart, that unruly member gets you.
Thank you, sis.
My heart now is different. I had to do this to keep my peace and to maintain my household. Because here in a good household, the goodness is good.
So she got basic, she definitely got mental issues. My thing about this is because while we was listening to that, somebody said something. The Bible speaks about an abomination of division and discord, something that God hates. Jamila, this certain thing that I'm talking about, this particular thing, where I just let y'all listen to that, where she got on there and said that the little girl said that her mama, she glad her mama died. That was a lie. That's not the words that were spoken. She got on there and she said she had talked to somebody about go and take their name off of something. That's division. If this man, the grandpa, is Lily's overseer, and you telling him to take his name off of there based off of you and her having a disagreement, you saying something to her and she saying something back to you, and you take it and run with it and go, you're causing division. You already causing discord when you sitting there talking about that you're gonna file harassment charges on the kid, Jamila. That's division and discord at its finest. Right here on what I'm talking about tonight. But yet and still, you want to say that your building is called unity. Pick a side. You straddling the fence, Jamila. You do all of that. Every live that you do, you throwing in. Ain't the people that don't know, they don't know. But God will allow them people to know on his timing, not mine. I said it months ago when you came for the first time. I said it months ago when Kenya came for. I'm her voice. And now that I have spoken to the grandfather, I'm his voice too. God did not tell you, you didn't have no type of authority to try to cause division in these people family that's Wade in Maryland. Like I sat there and I said, if God called you to the world, if God petitioned you to the world, you can't dictate who you're going to have to deal with. You double-minded and unstable in all of your ways because you're a witch. You're not called by God. You wasn't petitioned by God. You said it yourself. Your mother predicted it. And if your mother predicted, your mother is a psychic, not a prophet. You sitting there lying, talking about what she said about your mama. I'm sitting here telling you. And I'm talking. Because your mama, if she predicted anything, she's a psychic and not a prophet. Stop coming for the weak. Stop praying on these people that you feel like have mental issues. I don't know why you feel like that the vengeance, you put out more division and discord and you hurting and bleeding on people. When God say vengeance is mine, he's talking about what you doing. The discord that you are putting into the nation. Stop trying to take accountability for other people's stuff when you don't take accountability for the stuff that you do. You standing up there shouting out like like it has something to do with you when Laura and they get married. That's her business. You came for the wrong one for the third time. I'm going to repeat that. Y'all. Because I'm talking to Jamila and Kenya at this point. I want them to, get y'all lawyer to contact me because I got every piece of evidence that I need. Please try to file a lawsuit. I'm talking to Jamila, Young, Jenkins, Davis, whatever your third husband last name was, Mitchell, now Gooden. I'm talking to the lady that's on her fifth husband and steady lying talking about God gave her a husband. God ain't gave you nobody else's husband. That's a damn lie if one was ever told. And anybody, all y'all that's following y'all leader and y'all know that Jamila and Fred was fornicating, Jamila's divorce was finalized in January of 2020. Calvin's husband died. Calvin walked away with nothing. Fred's divorce was not finalized into May or June of 2022. Y'all was fornicating. You had already posted a picture of you and Fred standing in the hotel room, Jamila. Quit lying, bleeding, deceiving. That's right. They pastors living an adulterous life. That's why they non-religion. That's why they non-religious. Because they live in an adulterous life. Because Sabina is not dead. She's still alive. Jamila has deceived the nation by lying, saying that God called her from the beginning. By lying, saying that God has petitioned her. By lying, saying that God speaks to her. By lying, saying that God gives her divine and specific instructions for other people's life. But your life is up in shambles. You and Fred ain't even living right. But God called you to the nation. No, Satan called you to deceive the nation. You right, the Antichrist is here because you are the Antichrist. You come down here as a representation of God, G-D, but you really is representing Satan. Hell is your destination. All of those people that is in cahoots with her, they demons. They witches, they warlocks, they practice witchcraft. They prey on the people. Transferring of demonic spirits. Jamila don't know who coming there to my thing. She a demon slayer. No, she ain't. Jamila is the Antichrist. Jamila is not who she has bamboozled the world to believe that she is. She is not that person. She is not that sweet person. She is not that real person. She don't tell y'all everything. She ain't telling y'all how much money she done got out of y'all. She ain't telling nobody how much money she done robbed the nation for the last 4 years. When I was there, $20,000 in one day, this $7. When you first started is where you really got rich at. But God is crumbling it down. $20,000 in one day. $100,000 in 1 week. In 9 months, you became a millionaire by in the car. You was in the car when you became a millionaire. You was in the car when you was with Calvin. But now since you done bought you a pastor husband, Jezebel done lured him from Florida because he had a Jezebel and Jezebel united in Florida when she was taking all of them pictures of Kenya and Eric in the white and oh, I just love how my brother-in-law loved his wife and all of that. You was praying on Fred then. Fred was in the background. This was in 2019. in April or something, before She Favor. I mean, before the first year anniversary. You lied first and said you didn't know Fred. Fred and Kenya been best friends for 10 years, but you ain't never had met him. Then you lied and said he met your daddy. Then you lied and said Kenya hooked y'all up. Fred said you got in his DM. It's mighty funny that you get in every man DM. You get in every man DM because you see something and you pray on something. With Calvin, he was a flight. He worked for the airport. You knew you wanted to go all of these different places. You can use that and get free flights. It worked. With Fred, you needed something to ground, to make unity. You tried to make unity legit. Like I said, the amount of people that was in that building on yesterday, you might as well go back to the old building. You need to go try to rent the old building again. Because the amount of people that was in there, you moved to a bigger church thinking it was going to be more people. Yeah, they wondering why she not in the car. A lot of the majority of the people that follow her right now don't even know nothing about the car. The click tags and shells get more newcomers than the old people is the ones that God is delivering. It's the new people that she's still bamboozling. That's why God got me talking to the newcomers. God got me telling them about what she's supposed to be. God got me talking about how many husbands you had. God got me talking about how much money you was getting back then, asking for $7. God got me speaking to the new people. That's right. She can be anywhere. She can be on the moon and do a live. Because she done bamboozled the people. She done deceived them. Once you get on the live and you get up under the sound of that unprophetic voice, you demonically soul tied. She can be on the moon and do a live. God said, well, she said God said. She lied from the jump. God ain't never told her nothing. Sean Thorpe and Reuben McLean told her. Sean Thorpe and Reuben McLean told her to get in that car and ask for $7. Because God ain't told her. The two crooks that went federal, Sean Thorpe and Reuben McLean, those the people that told Jamila to get in the car to pull that car over. Because that's who she sat down with. To try to make it monetary. Because the first couple of ministries that she tried, it never got off the ground. She was lying then and she lying now. Once you tell a lie, you got to tell 1,000 more. She get up there and talk about she had several husbands. 5 is more than several. Yeah, we need to find out they spin number. Tell them she ain't following y'all what y'all told her. She ain't doing what y'all told her to do. She doing them anywhere. Y'all signed an agreement and signed a contract saying in the car, pull the car over at 7:30. God ain't told her nothing. Sean Thorpe and Reuben McLean told her. I'm the voice for Lily, and I'm the voice for the grandfather. Let's get this party started. Let's get this party started. Jamila didn't open up a whole nother can of worms and don't even know it. Because I know that God allowed me to ask her for her grandfather number for that I can delay that message so that he can tell me that was him that she talking about. You ain't have no business going to social media with it if you already done talked to the grandfather. But being that you messy and you want to be a pastor, you messy. You messy. You ain't no pastor. anointed. You messy. You don't hear from no God. You hear from them demons. The same demons that's in your son, Hunter, they in you too. Like mother, like son. He mental because you mental. He hear stuff because you hear stuff, but you don't hear God. I ain't saying you don't hear nothing, but it's not going. Because your actions show that it's not going. Your character, your fruit stinks. Just like you stink, your fruit stink too. You can smell you a mile away. The gift of gab is playing out. The gift of gab that you got, that you done bamboozled these people with and put them in a demonic, is slowing down. It's about to come to the halt. The gift of gab, it ain't gonna work no more. God doing away with it. Your chances for bamboozling and getting up is slim to none. Your chances to continue to do what you do and deceive, manipulate, and control, it's slim to none, Jamila. It's slim to none. Your tactics, those demonic tactics and all that stuff, and you'll give another, it's slim to none. Yeah. You threatening them like you're going to get a lawyer to sue him and you sitting up, but then you get on social media. You dumb. I told you a dumb duck. You dumb. You brassy. You loud and you obnoxious for nothing because you want to be heard. You want to be seen. You want to be beautiful. You just said, I heard you say on the live, outlet makeup. That's witchcraft. Thank you for telling on your own self. You said it on the live, and I'm going to go screen record that. Outlet makeup. That day when you said, oh, yeah, I'm barefaced. You know, you got to let them see who you is, because outlet makeup piled up on your face, that's witchcraft. That's evil. That's demonic. But you get up there with it piled up on your face. Holiday heart. You get up there every day with it piled up on your face looking like holiday heart by your hair and that makeup and that body for that matter. You look like holiday heart. So you look like. Y'all remember I put her next to a picture. I'm going to have to go find that in my screenshots. I got her standing next to a picture of holiday heart. So you looking like. No, if you looking. The audacity of you, Jamila. You can't hold ice water. If you already had talked to the grandfather, why did you go to social media with it and speak on both of those things? The only thing you ain't said is you told everything that happened, but you ain't say that you threatened the grandfather. You ain't say, that's right, time is running out. You ain't say that you threatened to press charges on the mentally challenged 22-year-old. I ain't worried about the people on Facebook, but oh yeah, I'm worried about the one that said she glad my mama died. That's a 22-year-old person that you say is mentally challenged. Why is you going back and forth with her? You beef with the weak. Beef with me. Say my name. You ain't had no problem saying it on August 18, 2019. Say my name now in 2022. I say yours faithfully every day. Ain't no lawyer call me or none of that. Body like Uncle Clifford on your favorite show, P-Valley. You had a P-Valley party. Was you dressed up like Uncle Clifford? Was you and Fred? Was because all Fred got to do is put on a skirt. He a girl anyway. Y'all lay up in the bed. When y'all lay up in the bed, y'all look like just like Uncle Clifford and whoever else he be in the bed with, because Jamila look like a man and Fred's supposed to be one. Holiday heart look-alike. Sometimes you have on that makeup, you be looking like white chicks because you have on the wrong color. Let's rock. Like you say, let's rock, Jamila. I don't keep no gun. I don't need no gun. I got going. I don't keep no pistol in my purse. I don't do none of that. I got this. This is what I keep. I don't keep no pistol. This is my weapon. This is my weapon. I don't keep no pistol. This is my weapon right here. I don't need no guns and all of that. I ain't in that. I'm not living that type of life where I need no guns. But when you deceive people for their money, when people really find out who you is and they done sold all this money into you, you got people that done sold $28,000 to you in a period of 2 years. Yeah. Sometimes she had that makeup on, she be looking like white chicks. Dennis Rodman and all that. Holiday Heart. In that flower thing on yesterday, she looked like Holiday Heart. When she told the people to kiss her ass, she was standing up there looking like Holiday Heart. Your stomach, you got booty do. Your stomach bigger than your booty. But you don't eat no meat. Stop lying. You got booty do. You talking about you took 10 laxatives. You should have took 1,000 laxatives. So you could have shitted out everything in you. Booty do. When your stomach stick out more than your ass, that's called booty do. And Jamila got it. Care what you put on, you still look horrible. You 51. You ain't in no good health. You need to take plenty of dumps. She say my name, sis. I'm definitely coming to the States quicker. I'm coming anyway. You need to talk about you took 10 laxes and you gonna tell Fred to pull over in the woods because you need to go take 100 dumps. Your stomach stick out way out here and your back is flat. Hey, Beatrice. Hey, sis. Jamila, you done came for the wrong people. You should not have threatened Lily, the 22-year-old mentally challenged child. You should not have threatened her to say that you was going to file harassment. And you damn sure shouldn't have called her grandfather and told him about no lawsuit or none of that. And you surely shouldn't have did no live about it today. We call it booty do in Texas. When your stomach stick out more than your butt. Unfortunately, I don't got it. Unfortunately, I don't got booty do. My stomach not out here. Hold on. This how she come standing around looking like this. This how she come. Standing out there looking like this. Stomach sticking way out here. This what booty do look like. This what booty do look like. This what booty do look like. Your stomach sticking out more than your ass. Booty do. This what Jamila look like. Look like she need to take 10 dumps. Look like she pregnant with triplets. This what booty do look like. Y'all remember when they had she put the clothes in the back? They was walking around. Yeah, this what booty do look like. Yeah. Jamila, this what you look like. Booty do. Yeah, exposed. Yeah. Walking around and you standing up there, yeah. Yeah, y'all don't like me talking about my husband. Yeah, y'all gonna have to. I'm gonna continue to talk about my husband. If y'all over there talking about them no good Negroes that y'all talking to and hanging around with, and I got a great husband, and y'all think I ain't gonna talk about him, y'all can kiss my ass. Yeah, yeah, you can kiss my ass. The little I got. Matter of fact, kiss my stomach. My stomach bigger than my ass. Kiss this. Full of shit. Need to shit it out. She need to take 10 dumps. Shit it out. Yeah. Y'all remember they was in the building. Remember she was talking about the elegant woman and don't walk around with your scarf on. Y'all remember they was in the building like this. They was in the building like this. Y'all remember they was in the building? Yeah. You did. What? Girl? What? What girl? Child, please. I done went and had surgery. I done took these people money. Y'all know I supposed to be in the car. Y'all know I supposed to be in the car. I ain't been more in no car than a man in the moon. I'm robbing these people blind. I done went got me a booty. Yeah. Yeah. Girl, I done went got me a tummy tuck. She talked about my stomach so bad, I had to ask for $1,000 on the line. Sow a simple little seed of $1,000 so I can. I'm going to the club next door. I'm going to the club. Yeah, we gonna outdo the club. After I get through fake preaching, I'm going to the club. Oh, I'm going. This Jamila. I'm going to the club. Yeah. She think, what? I ain't did nothing wrong. Y'all, hold on. Hold on now. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. Hold on. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. I ain't got time. Yeah. Who? What happened? I thought a fake pastor said something. I thought a fake pastor said something. Somebody said something. Oh, I thought Jamila, the lady that had 5 husbands, that's on her 5th husband. Oh, I thought a fake pastor said something. Yeah, I thought a fake pastor said something. You got something to say it to me. Because God ordained me to expose you. Expose, I don't get tired. Huh? On Sunday, what? That's it. Oh, second, what's the next thing? That's it. Yeah. We tag teaming. Yeah. I'm a different type of pastor. Yeah, God gave me a feng shui way to distort the Bible, to deceive the nation. Yeah. Oh, yeah. the death of the angry black woman. The angry black woman still lives. I ain't found no needle in the haystack. I bought Fred. Yeah, I bought. What? I know y'all ain't mad because I built me a man. I know that. Y'all seen that joker. Y'all seen how that joker looked before I paid y'all money. Yeah, y'all seen how that joker looked. Yeah, I cleaned that joker up. Yeah, I cleaned that joker up before I showed him to my court organization. Yeah, that joker came here in them penny loafers. I cleaned that joker up. Who? What happened? Oh, you ain't sold enough money, baby. You got to go. You in the block ministry. If you ain't sowing enough money, you might as well go and go. Who gonna check me, boo? To the left, to the left. Put your kids out. Put your mama out. Don't give them no money. Sow it all to me. Yeah, sow it all to me. Sow it all to me. Yeah, sow it all to me. Don't give them nothing. Sow it to me. I need it. Fred needs some Louis Vuittons. Dylan needs some the mic to drop it to that. Yeah, I'm a little beep beeps. Yeah, I'm a little beep beeps. I'm a little beep beeps. I'm a little beep beeps. Come on in. Y'all getting deceived too, children and all. Elderly. If I'm messing with the mentally challenged, don't nobody get no pass. What y'all thought? I am the wicked witch Jamila. I came to deceive. I came to bring discord and division into the nation. No matter how I get up there and lie and say it's unity. It's not no unity. It's division. I ain't worried about no Fred. I ain't worried about no Fred. This is my church. This is my court. And it's my money. I ain't at peace. I ain't at no peace. How the heck I'm going to be at peace and I done stole this woman? I got this woman problem. I got this woman problem. I done took on her headache. I spent y'all money. But that joker can go just like the fourth joker went. That joker right there, this fifth joker, can get in the trash can right along with the fourth joker. And Adele can get in there. His kids can get in there. This ain't the home of no radical worship. This is the home of a court organization where everybody feels Jamila. That Roshonda girl that really sold $181, and I got up there and I lied, and I said she only sold 17, and I got up there and I lied, and I said I paid her rent, and I said I paid her light bill, and I said I did this knowing I was lying. That same girl got exposing me, and she doing a damn good job. I gotta come up with another scheme. Because CCM and UCI is looking slim to none. I'm losing my people. All the goodness that she talking about, all of them can get in the trash can. Because that's what's going to happen when things don't go her way. She took that fat man that was 600-something pounds with a whole tooth missing. She took him and got veneers. I don't care how she sit up there and say that she don't got no veneers. Them is not your teeth. You done got caught slipping, baby. You forgot to snap them on that morning. You know I'm looking. I'm snooping. I'm on every corner. You can't miss me. I catch all you little exposed. how you get them is how you gonna lose them. But Fred gonna stay there to the death of him, behind the dollar that you can't take to the grave with you anyway. Jamila going to hell, and that money gonna still be here on earth. Deception, manipulation, control, using God's name in vain, robbing the people by lying, saying that God told them to sow simple little seeds every day. Hell is your destination. You got a one-way ticket to hell. You can't go nowhere else, lady. Hell is your destination. And all of the people that's following their poor little leader, let God be your leader. Jamila distorts the Bible. God ain't told Jamila nothing about no flunk shui way. God ain't gangster. God wasn't ghetto. God was not hood. God was not ratchet. All of that stuff that I just said is what Jamila is. Y'all better try to find out who God is for y'all own self. Because y'all letting the whole witch lure y'all straight to hell. And if you sitting there allowing Jamila to lead your life, that means you giving her permission to lead your children's life. By the way, Jamila sit there and tell these people to put their kids out, but everything ain't. When she said, tell your daughters not dealing, that right there signifies that she's counting her people out. Everything pertains to everybody else, but not her segment or her daughter's segment or her son's segment. They perfect. They good. They this. Of course they good. Because they good because they living off the money of the nation. Ain't no telling how much money Jamila make a day. But that's something she'll never tell y'all. She say she tell y'all everything. Tell us, Jamila, how much money you calculate every day. Tell us how much money that hit that cash out. Tell us how much money that hit www.COAR Car Chronicles. Tell us how much money you getting daily, monthly, and weekly. You a realist. So keep it real. You can't. And you ain't. And you never will. Because it will expose you more than God got me exposing you now and more than you exposing yourself. You beg daily, so it got to be a number amount. This court organization is your business. But you preying on the lost and unlearned souls. A church is supposed to be like a hospital for the sick and for the hurt. This court organization, you has used it against the people to make everybody in the world feel like you're more closer than God than anybody else. Just by lying, saying it. You have the gift of gab, which is from Satan, because you don't have the gift of God. You came for the wrong people this time. You done came for Lily too many times. So it's on. It's on and popping. Like some kettle popcorn. I'm with it. I'm with the SHITS. I'm with the shits. You started it, Jamila. I'ma finish it. I'm with the shits. I'm the spokesperson for Lily, and I'm the spokesperson for the grandpa from this day forward. I'm the spokesperson. I let the grandfather know I was going to do this. Jamila ain't tell the man she was going to say what she said to him on the live, but she did. It's screen recorded. I just let y'all listen to it. I put it on there in the group. Y'all just listen. It's on here. This the proof right here. Get your lawyers. Get your little fake paperwork. Talking about filing harassment on somebody. Because me and you finna go to war. I'm the voice for Lily and her grandfather. You created this war right here. You might have won the battle of deceiving the world. But you won't win this war. She stole that woman's husband. Like I said, it's a done deal. It's over. And that's what it is. I'm finna get off of here, y'all. Go take me a bath, lay my butt down, rest. I'll see y'all whenever I see y'all. Y'all stay tuned on the group. I share a lot of stuff on the group. I try to put it in the group when I'm going to go live, because sometimes it's unexpected like this. I thank God for the wisdom, the knowledge, and the understanding that he has given me. I thank God for this assignment. I thank God for allowing me to be right in the vicinity when things take off. It's nothing but God that allowed me to say to Lily, give me your grandfather number. And God allowed me to call him and speak with him. He answered on the third time. Jamila didn't open up a can of worms that's all over her stank tail. The worms is all over her. You didn't open up a can of worms, then they leached all over you on your stank tail. You might have won the battle by deceiving the world, but you won't win this war. Because now I'm on your head, your neck, your shoulders, your waist, your big ass feet, your nappy ass wig. No, she messing with the mentally challenged little 22-year-old girl. And she put the grandfather, who is in authority of the little girl, she put him in there saying that she gonna sue him. But she told him to take his name off of the little girl's paperwork and leave her for dead. That's division. Once you spoke to that man and told him to go to the courthouse and you just sat there and said it on the live, Jamila, that's division. It's discord of you preying on the lost and unlearned and the mental people. It's discord what you cause towards Lily and division toward the grandpa. I am the voice. Anybody that listened to that live where she sat there and said what she told, Jamila was not supposed to tell it. Jamila, you cannot file no harassment charge on nobody that you sitting there talking about that you was going to bring in your presence. You preying on the wrong people. You and Kenya are very demonic. Y'all do the same thing. Kenya owned up to doing voodoo. Jamila, you never have. But God has exposed you as a witch that does witchcraft. She a dumb duck. Because if she would, she had handled it already when she talked to the people. But for you to get on here, you got to have a story. You got to have something to talk about. The little young girl did not say that she glad that your mother passed. When you taunted her, saying that she'll never mount to nothing, she'll never be her grandma was a pastor, this and that, y'all was taunting her. It's the text messages in the phone. And once she said that's why your mother died, it became a problem. You come for people, you clap. But soon as they Soon as somebody clap a little bit louder than you, then it becomes a problem. I've been telling you since day one. My clap back is loud. It's on. You won the battle of deceiving, but you won't win the war. Let's rock. Let's rumble. And let's roll. Period.